Good evening, Blue Comet fans. It's time for Blue Comet football, ready to get back after a couple of weeks' absence, and we're going to get things going here as we get ready to go to Independence for the start of SEK play. Starting things off with our Coach Frizzell interview. And, Coach, how's things going?
Good. Feels like Christmas. We're getting, all our guys back and getting moving in the right direction, getting work done. So
there you go. All right. Well, I know we're without a couple of guys, because of some big injuries like Herb, and a few others. So tell us how that injury report is going in, and who can we expect to see out there and who's not going to be able to be out there in Blue Comets for us on Friday.
Eric Herb, like you mentioned, still recovering. There's a chance he can come back later on this season. We're taking it day by day on that, and definitely want to go the safe route there. But Curtis Harris is still banged up with an ankle injury, and of course Jackson Combs with a knee injury. So those three guys are what we're looking at for unavailables this week.
Tell you what, those three big hits right there. But I tell you that the good thing for the Blue Comets is we've got probably one of the best offensive lines in the SEK, I do believe, as far as size and experience and things go. So we get those guys back. And so coming out of quarantine, I guess that's what I want to know. I mean, how much were you able to talk to the guys and be around the guys? How did that work during this last couple of weeks as far as football preparedness goes? What did you guys have to kind of do for that?
Well, luckily, the way our district's handling it in our county, some schools have done blanket quarantines where, if one kid gets it, the whole football team is shut down. Mm-hmm. And in reality, not every kid's been exposed to that one person. There's two different locker rooms and guys on, different squads and different groups of personnel and also positions. So our school is doing a good job and county also is doing a good job of looking at a case-by-case situation. So we still had, roughly half of our team the last few weeks, and we really worked on fundamentals. We didn't have any guys that had played quarterback with any experience the last 2 weeks. We had one running back, I believe, that had got running back reps. So we moved some guys around a little bit, and we started to prepare for Jeff West early on. And then we had another batch get quarantined and got to the point where it wasn't safe to play. So we made that call, and we decided, to work on fundamentals, blocking and tackling, win football games and have since football started, however many years ago. And so we really focused on blocking and tackling, trying to polish things up for the young guys, the freshmen and sophomores. We had a lot of their skill guys available the last 2 weeks, so we really worked on focusing on getting them better at technique, running routes, understanding what we're trying to do in passing game and run game stuff. And offensive line, we had most of our starters. We were missing a few, one I think, but we really focused on offensive line play. We really hammered home being physical, not being a nice guy out there and playing to the whistle, So that's been the big push. So it was really nice because, we spent 2 weeks just polishing, getting better, getting young guys caught up to speed with our program and really focusing on offensive and defensive line play.
I certainly like getting a couple of bye weeks in the middle of the season there, Coach, to get everybody. Of course, you didn't have everybody, but that gets everybody a chance to get in on that too. But all right, so coming back though, I know we've got a few of the injuries though, but as we get ready for Friday night, but we're going to be pretty much full strength except for the exception of a few injuries that are going to be out, right?
Yes.
All right, that's cool. That'll work. All right, well, I know it's been a little crazy after, Coach. I know you guys are ready to get back to it. I know the guys are. I know I am too. Let's go back here a couple weeks. I know Pittsburgh game, definitely not the outcome we wanted. But, we'd had good drives or two. That's what you like to do. You like to do good, long, sustained drives. So I thought our offense did well. We had our good moments, and our defense gave us some big plays. But that was just a hard game for the Blue Comets there a couple weeks ago. But I think it was good learning. We held our own on a lot of different ways. And I think it was good for us to move ahead after that game.
Yeah. And I was excited about that game, early in the season, and before the season started, that was one that I thought we could win this year. And the situation with quarantines and kids injured made it very difficult to have a chance to do that. We thought we still had a chance to win, and really, if you break that game down and you look at it, we really did. We had, I think, 3 turnovers that were really costly, and one of them was right after halftime. In the third quarter, we're going down, and we turn it over on the 2-yard line, getting ready to go in to score and make it, I think, a 10-point ball game in the third quarter. So, we were competitive. We just made too many mistakes, and anytime you put a quarterback in that situation that hasn't had very many live reps, that's just going to happen. So we had a little bit of growing pain there, but overall, I think the kids played hard. They played with better effort than they did against Circle game 1, and I think we're ready to come out and get better from it and be stronger this week.
I think so too, Coach. And I know Cam. He's a competitor. He wants to play. He wants to play with his team. So I know having him back there, he's had a few more weeks at it here and things too. Getting ready for the SEK, which we really want to win these games coming up. But I think Cam's got a better grasp of things, and I think he'll be much better after this little bit of time.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he can be a great quarterback. He's got the mind for it. He's got the body for it and the arm for it. He's a smart kid. He's very coachable and very mentally tough. So, I'm pretty confident in where we go from here with him and him getting better, every week. Right before the Pittsburgh game, I think the day before, he banged his helmet on a defensive lineman's helmet when they were rushing at practice. So he wasn't even 100% last week, and his hand was, against Pittsburgh, but his hand was bruised up and he couldn't grip the football real well. But he played through it and did the best he could and had a pretty solid game. So
yeah, I talked to his dad before the game. He said, "Man, I got that hand wrapped up there." And you can tell that there's a few things there, but still, that baseball throw that he's got.
That's all right. We'll just let it go.
10 to 15-yard passes and anything like that. He was throwing really good. A couple of those long ones got away from him, but if he's got that hand right, I think he's going to be able to make some of those long throws downfield.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's very capable. He's got a very strong arm. He can throw a baseball.
Yeah.
Over 85 mile an hour, I think maybe. So he's got a cannon. He can let it rip. So hopefully his hand's feeling better and he's ready to roll.
I think so too. All right, so into your backfield, Coach, you'll get Riker back. I know we're going to have Garrett Allman there, who's been just a great asset for your offense here in the first couple of weeks. So those are just a couple of guys, and then without Jackson, of course, we get Chard, we got Leedy. So you got a couple of guys that can run the rock back there. But it starts out with Riker though, having a good game from him.
Yeah, no doubt. And he was one that's been out. So just trying to get those guys back in shape and ready to handle a whole football game. And these 4A schools, man, you play both ways and be an Iron Man, and it takes a lot of stamina to be able to make it a whole game on both sides of the ball. So that's been a focus this week, and hopefully Riker will come out and play really physical football. He's one of the most physical kids on the field on Friday nights, and I'm looking forward to him getting out there and proving that he is.
That's it. And our defense, Coach. A couple games in here. What are some of the things that you guys are really working on for your defense to improve so far?
Just overall, we focused on defensive line play the last few weeks, getting off the ball with a flat back and playing physical. Offense and defense, we're working on getting off the ball. So defensively, I think that's the key is stopping the run, and how we're going to do that. Is get off the ball, be physical, and not sit back and let the offensive line scheme you, to death. If we create penetration and take it to them, it's hard to pull people and kick people out when we're playing through their heels and just a little bit in their backfield. So that's been the focus.
Awesome. Well, I know the defense is going to step up here now. That's got Independence at their house, when we get 3 of the 4 SEK games on the road here, starting off in Indy. Coach Black, he's been in here second year. He's a Neoshe guy. He's been around for a lot of years, but his second year at the Indy. Now, they had a real good last half of the year. I thought that their defense played really good. They were getting some linemen back and a few other guys. But Indy's like one of those teams I think is going to be comparable to Circle because of the way that they developed from last year to this year.
Yeah, no doubt. And Coach Black is a very good football mind, and he's going to have those guys ready to play. They're going to be a tough test for sure. So we're hoping for our best performance of the year. We're hoping to come out and for things to go right for us and us to make our own luck. And how we're going to do that's just playing aggressive and physical and going after them. And we haven't seen that yet. We're not to that level yet, and we need to get there soon. So we want to have a chance to win the SEK title, and it starts with Independence right now.
Too, Coach, they've missed a couple of weeks, and they're 1-1 coming in there too, and kind of the same situation the Blue Comets have been in. So, but with this thing here, I don't know if you've talked to the other SEK coaches and things that have gone on with everybody. That's kind of because I know Fort Scott was out for a couple of weeks too, though. So, but does that change the way that we're going to do some SEK? We just hope that. I know you guys have all talked to each other, but still being able to get these last 4 games against each other in here. How do you think that's going to play? I know you can't predict anything, but the way things are looking now with what you may know from others, how things are looking in the SEK.
Yeah, I'm an optimist. I think everything's going to go smooth from here. At least I'm praying and hoping, everything goes smooth from here. So my plan, is play the next 4 weeks and do everything we can to win them all and go to the playoffs. And, I've talked to talked to the other coaches in the SEK, and it's been a frustrating year for all of us. I think us starting school earlier kind of got some of the ball rolling on some of the COVID stuff for us a little bit earlier with exposure at school. Some of those schools didn't start school till September 9th, in around when the governor had recommended. So they didn't have the issues because there wasn't 500 kids in their buildings for 2 weeks before like we had. So I think it's all starting to level out now. I think early on we were I felt like we were one of the only ones that was in that situation, but it seems like now everybody's in that same boat, and it's just going to be touch and go. Hopefully we can keep kids safe in locker rooms and at practice and at school, and keep moving forward and keep playing. I know that there was some talk from some of the schools about trying to make up a game that they'd missed. I think Coffeyville and Independence missed a game, and Coffeyville was talking about trying to play a couple games in a given week to try to make up for that missed game. So that might be an opportunity for some of the schools that missed league games to try to make them up, so we can have a clear SEK championship.
There you go. Well, tell them that they're more welcome to go out there and make up that Ulysses game if they want to.
A minute where the commercials.
Happened to be that one of the luck was on our side about that trip, Coach.
Play a minute.
Yeah, I wanted to go play so bad,
right.
and I would have loved to gone and played, but it was going to be 4 or 5 in the morning home type of deal, and right back to work on Saturday morning getting ready for the next game. So, if we had to lose one, that was a good one to lose. I hate it. I wanted to play, but I guess if you had to lose one, it wasn't a bad one to lose. But
exactly, that's kind of my thinking right there too, Coach. All right, Coach. Well, we're back at it here. We're glad the guys are back at it. I know the coaches and you guys are all ready to go. I know I'm ready to get after it. So good luck, Coach, and let's see if we get this first win, because SEK, you got to win all 4 of them to get that title and then move on. So it starts Friday night. So let's get it done.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm excited to be on the sidelines again Friday night and get these guys back to doing what they love.
All right, me too, Coach. Ready to be out there to call the game. So we'll be ready to go, and have a good one, Coach, and good luck to you and the guys. Let's get this W.
Yep, thank you, Larry.
All right, Coach, have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't worry about those commercials. Bring it right to me when it's done. Yeah, play the open, and then I'll be ready after this is over. Alrighty, Blue Comet fans, welcome back here as we're ready to go for some Blue Comet football here from the booth in Independence and this beautiful park that they have here, real close to the zoo over there as well. And I'm up here with the Blue Comet coaches. That's where I love to be, because that way we can make sure we got it down up here. That's for sure. All right, so Blue Comet's coming in here 1-1. Independence coming in here 1-1 on the year as well. And both these teams ready to look into the SEK title. These teams know each other very, very well as they played each other. Royster Rockets all the way through for the Blue Comets up through the Independence Bulldogs. All right, it's going to have Riker Donovan, and it looks like Blake Atwood. Is that who we got out there? Oh, that's going to be Tyson Lucas, the kicker. They're going to be the 2 captains for the Blue Comets. For the Independence Bulldogs, you got number 66 and number 53. That is going to be Jackson Jarnigan, number 53, and number 66, Landon Hines, on senior night here in Independence. Both these teams are 1-1, and it was a close game last year. The Blue Comets were able to pull it out with a 7-point victory. So we're going to see if the Blue Comets can get that gun here tonight again, as their quarterback is Ryan Liker, is going to be the junior, getting himself ready here on the sideline. And we're ready to play some football here as a big Indy crowd has made their way. And it's going to be a loud ruckus night here tonight for some Blue Comet football on your home Blue Comet Z95.3. I am your host, Larry Pierce, and we are ready to get this thing underway here from Indy here tonight. All right, Coming up next week, we're going to be in Fort Scott, expected to come home. So we're hoping to get these, as Coach said there in our pregame, hoping to get all these SEK games in there and make sure that everybody in the SEK can make up a game if they missed it or whatever, so we can have a true SEK champion. We're going to see how that comes about here. But hey, first game underway here tonight. We got Fort Scott coming to town, and then we'll have our final 2 games of the year on the road as well. We'll be in Coffeyville and then Labette. The Blue Comets trying to get to that back-to-back SEK titles, and that'd be pretty nice to have right here to see if the Blue Comets can get that done. All right, so the Blue Comets are going to go left to right on your radio dial. Check us out on the live stream at KINZ.biz as we're getting it hooked up and ready to go. And it looks like I said, the Comets are going to go left to right, and we'll receive the opening kickoff as they come out and get ready to go. Standing there ready for the kick for the Bulldogs. That's going to be number 5. That is Landon Lagle. Is that number 5 out there? Check it out. Can't get it with my my binoculars are a little fuzzy, so let's get them focused in. We'll be ready to go. That's number 6 out there. He's going to be doing the kicking. Davis Merrick will be doing the kicking, and back deep for the Blue Comets. Standing there at about their own 10-yard line. Got Cam Kester here to the near side, on the far side over there. You're going to have Ty Leedy back deep in, just up in front of them there. We'll have Dagan Dean and ready to go for the kick here, ready to get underway. Friday night under the lights here on Z95.3. Let's play some football. It's going to be a good one here tonight. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this one on the live big screen here tonight, folks. Here we go. The kick going to be here, and it's going to be Atwood. He's going to pick it up there at about the 28-yard line, try to fight off a couple tackles here on the near side, and they'll take it up to about the 36-yard line. That's where they'll start off. The Blue Comets will start at the 36-yard line. And all right, so Comet football. Cam Kester going to come out here. We have Riker Donovan in the backfield. Should be the starting running back there for the Comets. So having a chat with Coach Frizzell on that far side there as the Comets go left to right here on your radio dial. Thanks for tuning in right along. And, yes, folks, I know kind of skeptical here about all righty, so Cam Kester comes out here. He's got a trip receiver set over to that far side, and he's got Riker Donovan in the backfield here, pistol formation. Man in motion, left to the right side. It's going to be Garrett Allman. Going to hand off to Garrett, try to come right up to good. He'll find some room, powering his way across the 40-yard line. And Garrett Allman there at the 40. So Allman going to pick up 4. It'll be a 2nd down and 6 for your Blue Comets there right at the 40-yard line. So clock rolling underway here in Independence tonight, home of the Bulldogs. Coach Black, formerly of Neota Shea, been here for his 2nd year, coaching the Bulldogs this year. Riker Donovan to the left side of Kester into the backfield. Trip receiver there to the far side. Going to give it to Riker. Coming up the 2-hole. He's got some room. He's at midfield. He's at the 45. 40. Finally going to be ankle tackled. A nice tackle right there by number 6. That was Merrick. And a big run all the way down to the 39-yard line of Independence. 21 yards for Riker Donovan. First down, Blue Comets into Independence territory. So first down and 10 from the 39-yard line for the Comets. So bringing it back to the line, Kester. We'll send Atwood and Allman out to the far side. Dean here to the near side, and twin back set in the backfield with Kester. In the shotgun, going to hand off here, and a lead. Oh, Kester's going to hold on to himself, trying to roll out to the left, pull it down, and get out to the sideline there on the Blue Comet side, across the 35-yard line, it looks like. Right out of bounds there. And let's say right at the 35, so it's a gain of 4. Tucker on the push out of bounds there, so 4 yards. Makes it a 2nd down and a 6 here for the Comets at the 35-yard line. 10:34 to play here in this first quarter. And Blue Comets with the ball first. Come to the line here. Trip receiver set back to that left side. Donovan to the right side of Kester into the backfield. And here comes Allman. And they're going to give him on the pitch. And a nice block there by Donovan getting across the 35-yard line. He'll get a couple up to about the 32 for Allman. on the pitch. So that'll bring it third down and, yeah, go ahead. Third down and about. Let's see if I can. Okay, let me see if I can get a hold of Mark here soon, or if he's got his number, see if he can text him. All right, so here's Kester, going to throw it outside, and that's a little too high, and wasn't quite ready for the pass there. But Kester on the pass. So that'll bring up a fourth down and about 3, maybe 4 for the Blue Comets. The ball sitting at the 32-yard line. Stopping the clock with 9:45 to go here in this first quarter. So see what Coach decides to go for it here into Independence territory. And a will as Kester will be in the backfield here with Donovan. And pistol formation. So Donovan goes to his right side. Here's Kester, going to look to throw. Throws over here, and just a miscommunication there with Dean. So the pass incomplete, and that's a turnover on downs by the Blue Comets. So it will be a first down and 10 here after a turnover on downs by the Blue Comets in their first drive. So Independence will get it with 9:41 on their own 32-yard line. So as Independence comes to the line here, the quarterback will bring him up there. That's a 7, a Liker. And a little wing T look here for the Bulldog squad. And a Liker on the misdirection here. Going to hand off to the second man around. And I do believe that's number 25. That is Julian. So Julian gets the handoff there. Takes it up to the 34-yard line. So he'll gain 2 on that play. So I'll bring up a second down and 8 from the 34-yard line. Bulldogs come back to the line here. That wing T look. As you have Merrick and Julian, the 2 wings. And a Liker calling for it. Nope, that's going to be a different quarterback here. And hand it off to Julian, number 6 here. He comes across the 40-yard line. He'll have enough for a first down as he takes it up to the 43. As he's driven out of bounds there by Braxton Harding. But onto the run there, number 6, that is Merrick. He'll take it up to the 43-yard line. That's a first down there for the Bulldogs as a gain of 11. So the quarterback back there that time was Ewing, and he's back there once again. So Ewing with a first down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. This kind of formation, you got to stay at home. That's what you got to practice. You got to stay at home on the end around. Coming around there once again, and a nice job, Riker Donovan there at the 35-yard line. But I see some laundry on the field. Some mustard comes out, and that looks like it's in the area of a hold. And that looks like the call holding against the Bulldogs. And it looks like it was right there at the line of scrimmage where they're going to say it started off at. So from the 43, that'll take it back to the 33. So penalty yards of 10. That'll bring up a second down and 20 here for the Bulldogs on the penalty. So the Bulldogs on the penalty now, first down or second down and 20. Ball all the way on their own 33-yard line. Spreading them out now a little bit more here is Ewing. And he'll look to throw it out there in the flat. Got his man there at about the 30-yard line. Blue Comets converge pretty good. And he takes it across the 35. Nice tackle there by the Blue Comets, but he gets it out to number 25. That is Julian. And that takes it. See more laundry on the field out there. So some more mustard over there on that far side. See what the referee has to say. We get a hands to the face by the Bulldogs. So and penalty flags all the way up there at the 37-yard line. So that'll back him up. And the block in the back all the way, I don't think I said a hands to the face. Block in the back all the way back to the 27-yard line. 16 15 yards on that one. 2 for 25 for the Bulldogs already. Now, second down and a cab ride here for the Bulldogs as they're back in that wing T look. And here comes Ewing. He'll pitch it out. It's a nice job. Blue Comets there, and Riker Donovan right there to shut it down. And waiting for Ty Leedy to grab him there at the 30-yard line, and he takes down Merrick for not much of a gain. Up to the 29. He'll get 2. So that'll bring up a second down and still about 18 or 19 here for the Bulldogs from their own 29-yard line as that clock rolls down to 7:41 to go here in this first quarter. Ewing in pistol formation this time. Call for the snap. Going to roll out to his right side. Now going to look to pass. Sets up. And it is a low. I don't know if he caught it. He did catch it there at about the 39-yard line. So nice catch at the 39-yard line. And Smith there onto the catch. All the way up to the 39-yard line. Get 10 on that one. So 10 yards on that one. And it's still a third down and about 14 here for the Bulldogs. So a nice job coming back after the 2 big penalties here for the quarterback, Ewing. And we're going to stop out here once again. So the Bulldogs going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Blue Comet Football here on your home for the Blue Comet Z95.3. And we're back here as we get ready after the timeout. Blue Comet football on your home for the Blue Comet Z95.3. Comets had their first drive, turn it over on downs, and give it back to Independence. Independence had a couple of penalties here on their second drive, on their first drive, but they managed to get it back. It was like a second down and a cab ride. Now they're down about third down and 14 after they called the timeout here. So bringing him out is going to be the quarterback, Ewing, as he got that to Smith, number 10. That Lucas Smith was the receiver. He got that last one. A nice throw there towards the ground. But see if the Blue Cops can hold him up here on third down, force a punt. And third and long for Ewing. Ready to go. Trip receiver set here to the near side. Rolling out here to this side. Being chased. Nice block there. But now going to pull it down. And the Blue Comets, bounce off of him. And still fighting. And he'll get up close to the 45-yard line. And still be short of that first down. But nice job there by the quarterback, Ewing, on a good run. I'm going to say he's out of bounds there at about the 43. So he'll get 4. That'll still be a fourth down and about, we're going to call it 9, maybe 9.5 for the Bulldogs. And it looks like we're going to get a punt coming in. Going back deep for the Blue Comets. Standing back there, looks like it is Cam Kester. And nice with the snap. Kester will be back deep, ready for the punt. Pushing him back there. He'll take it there and fall down at it right about the 20, 21-yard line. Nice punt. So the Blue Comets ready for their second possession of the ball game, as they will have it with 6.5 to go into this first quarter. First down and 10 from their own 21-yard line. So both teams, one possession apiece. Blue Comets turned over on downs after a 7-play drive that lasted a little over 2 minutes. So here they come. As Kester brings them out, first down and 10 on their own 21-yard line here against the Bulldogs. 6.5 to go in this first quarter and first game of the SEK. As Comets go left to right on your radio dial, it is Kester and Riker Donovan in the backfield. Trip receiver set here to the near side. And Dean by himself out there to the left side. Here's the handoff to Donovan. Files through the 3-hole. Lots of room for Riker Donovan. Running it up to about the 39-yard line. First down, Blue Comets. Donovan right down to the 39. That's a pickup of 18 on that one for Riker Donovan. 2 big carries for him tonight for 39 yards on those 2 carries. first down, Blue Comets. So we're going to get an official timeout here as we're asking somebody. Colton LeCrone had to go off the sideline for something, maybe an equipment adjustment, so going to get a replacement. Here comes big Nate Cunningham, number 67, going to come in here for LeCrone as he has to sit out for a play here. All right, so now we're going to get a timeout. So we're going to call a timeout on the field. So we will take a 30-second timeout with him. You're listening to Blue Comet Football, and you're home for the Blue Comet Z95.3. 30 seconds, man, 30 seconds. And we're back here as the timeout going on. Here come the Blue Comets out of that. It's a first down and 10. And let's see, did we get LeCrone back out there? We did. Maybe just an equipment adjustment thing there or whatever the ref wasn't happy with. So he's happy there after the timeout. So we're ready to go here. First down and 10 after the big run there by Riker Donovan. And the Blue Comets on their second drive of the ball game, ready to go here. Kester. Donovan in the backfield to his right side. Allman in motion from the left to the right. Going to pitch it out here to Allman. Allman's going to go to throw the halfback pass downfield all by himself. And he's got him digging deep at the 30. Trying to break tackles at the 20. All the way down to the 15-yard line. Nice play. The trickery. All the way down to Dagan Dean. Down to the 15-yard line of Independence. Nice play by Garrett Allman down to the 15 of Indy. 46 yards. Dagan Dean, and it's first down Blue Comets. And I think the Bulldogs thought maybe he might have dropped the ball down there and they recovered it, but no. It's first down and 10 Blue Comets from the 15-yard line of Independence. As now trying to get the clock restarted here. They're ready to go. First down and 10 from the 15. Here comes Kester. Donovan in the backfield. Bringing the man in motion. Going to give it to him coming around. And that is going to be Blake Atwood. He'll take it down inside the 10, down to around the 7 or 8 yard line for a nice little run. So they'll mark him down there at the 8-yard line. So a gain of 7. Good job on the running game by the Blue Comets. So they'll take it down inside the 10-yard line and still got a chance for a first down here. It'll be a second down and 3 from the 7-yard line for the Comets as they're trying to punch it in here after big half. After the long pass by Garrett Allman down to Dagan Dean. And here the Blue Comets back at it, ready to go. Second down and 3 from the 7. Going to give it to Donovan. Donovan coming over here to the 4 hill. He'll find his way to the house. Touchdown, Riker Donovan. 8 yards out. Touchdown, Blue Comets. So, nice job, Riker Donovan. 8 yards out. Take it into the house. And Riker from 8 yards gives the Blue Comets on the board. And it will be a 6-0 ball game. Here comes Tyson Lucas in for the extra point attempt. And Lucas up, and the kick is good. PAT is a good. So we'll take a 1-minute break and come back for the kickoff. Blue Comets lead it now 7-0 on a nice drive here by the Blue Comets. We'll be back here for more Blue Comet football on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Alrighty, folks, we're back here after the touchdown. 4 plays, 8-yard run by Riker Donovan, and about 46 seconds off the clock. Blue Comets going to give it back to Independence here. Tyson Lucas ready for the kick from the 40. So nice job there by the Blue Comets. Great play. All done by the big pass play there from Garen Rallman on a big pitch out and the throw down. And here we go. That was going to be taken. And tried a little trickery down the other end. They're going to find some room on the other end. We got the Blue Comets looking, but I thought I saw some mustard on the field. Might have getting pushed out of bounds. He gets into Blue Comet territory. A nice job there. A little tricky there on the other end, but it looks like there's some laundry on the field right about the 23-yard line. That's going to be a block in the back. I can almost guarantee. Come on back with it. That's where it's going to be sitting, probably about the 13-yard line after they knock off the penalty here. We'll see. Nice run back, though. That was pretty neat. I mean, they had the Blue Comets kind of confused, but I thought they had the right idea who had the ball there. But a nice run back up the sideline, but a penalty flag there, as I said, and it will take the Bulldogs back. And that's another 10-yard penalty for them. That's their third of the night. And for 35 yards. And they'll start off first down and 10 here, Will Independence, with 5:31 on the clock here in this first quarter, trailing at 7-0. They'll be out there at their own, I'll call it 14-yard line. So Ewing back in at quarterback here for the Bulldogs. Man in motion, going to pitch out to Jensen. Trying to turn the corner there. Is that number 6? Merrick, on that run. He'll take it up to about the 16, 17-yard line. Call it the 18. So Merrick picks up 4. So Blue Comet defense has done a good job here. You know, this wing look that they throw out there, you got to be very, very patient. You got to stay at home. You got to play sound at-home football when you see that look, because they can throw you for a loop. So they're bringing it right back out here right now. So be ready for it. Ewing going to bring Merrick in motion once again. This time going to try that same flow play over to the right side. And taking it across the 25-yard line to the 26 there. That's number 25. That will be Julian on the run there. Up to, got a Blue Comet down there on the field. Should be enough for a first down as they move the ball up to the 26-yard line is where it's at. So the Bulldogs get their second first down on the run there for 8 yards by Julian. So we do have a Blue Comet down here onto the field, so don't know who that is. So I tell you what, right now, 4:42 left to go in this first quarter. Blue Comets lead it by 7. Let's send it back to the studio. We'll take a quick 30-second break and be right back. Here's the injury timeout, Z95.3. That's definitely not what the Blue Comets wanted to see, is their quarterback down on the field there. That was Cam Kester, who got up, walked off under his own power. So the Blue Comets on defense right now, but desperately need Cam Kester back there in the secondary too. So we'll see how Cam goes as he is on the sideline. As he, like I said, he left the field under his own power. So the injury timeout is 7-0 Blue Comets, 4:42 to go here in this first quarter. So Independence, after picking up that first down, come back out here ready to go. Ewing as they're having a little trouble now. The clock is ready to roll. So Ewing steps in here, that win T look once again. Bringing a man in motion. It's going to be Ewing looking to pitch out here. He'll drop it out here to Julian. Julian, and not going to make the edge there. He get a couple of yards up to about to the 28-yard line. So nice job there by the Blue Comets to not let him turn the corner. 2nd down and 8 as they get the ball up to the 27-yard line. Let's talk about 2nd and 9. Only going to give them 1 on that play. As that clock rolling now down to about 4 minutes to go here in this first quarter. 7-0 Blue Comets. 2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Ewing brings them up. And going to hand off to Julian. Julian tries to take it over to the right side. Finds some room here. Gets into the secondary. And they have enough for a first down as he takes it up to about the 48-yard line. Finally brought down there by the Blue Comets' Dean. And Braxton Harding up to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 20 there by Merrick. So another first down here for the Bulldogs. They have it now out there at their own 48-yard line. Bringing the man in motion. Going to hand off. Coming through once again, number 22. It's number 22, Tucker. That's number 25. That is Julian. He'll take it into the Blue Comets side of the 50-yard line to the 48-yard line for a gain of 4. So I bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs. Getting under 3 minutes to go here onto the game clock. Play clock down to about 10 seconds as Ewing brings them to the line. 2nd and 6. Julian once again in the backfield this time. Nice job, Blue Comet defense getting back there, reading that one up. Braxton Harding blowing that one up in the backfield and back to the Independent side all the way back to the 47. Loss of 5. Therefore, Julian brings up a 3rd down and a long 11 for the Bulldogs. Now back on their side of the field here at the 47. Gonna send a twin receiver set out here to the near side as they go right to left into the pistol formation for Ewing. And he'll roll out to his right side. Gonna look to pass. Got a man down there, up in the air, and a nice job as he did make the reception there at the, looks like he done it at the 41-yard line. Once again, looks like number 10, that was Lucas Smith. So that'll be a 9, and that's a 12 yards there on that one. Another first down here for the Bulldogs. So now into Blue Comet territory there at the just above the 40-yard line for the Bulldogs. Instead of moving it down the field here on their second possession, Blue Comets was able to score on theirs. And getting under a minute to have to go here in this first quarter. Back to that wing T look for Ewing and Bulldog offense. And a nice job to Crone in the backfield. Not this time. All the way back to the 45-yard line, a loss of 4. So LaCrone puts a stop to that, makes it a 2nd down and 14 here for the Bulldogs. That clock continuing to roll. We'll get down to about a minute to go here in this first quarter. Blue Comets have a 7-0 lead here in this big SEK matchup. As Ewing gets the play here from number 14, and that is Birdie. And he'll come out and be wide here to the near side. So 2nd down and long here for Ewing and the Bulldogs. He's going to call for a roll over to his right. And I'm going to look to pass now. Comes a back across it. Oh, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Not really a good idea to throw back across like that, but it's incomplete as it was intended for Julian there. All right, so that brings up a 3rd down and long here for the Bulldogs. And that'll stop the clock with 34.4 to go here in this first quarter. Bulldogs come out here, 3rd down and long. Blue Comets looking to make a stop, get the ball back, leading at 7-0. Ewing, trip receiver set over to the far side. Going to look to pass once again. Blue Comets going to give some pressure. Down the field, got a man down there. Oh, and the Blue Comets lose a defender, and it's a touchdown, Independence, as Lucas and Atwood got turned around there, and Tyson Lucas finds it for 45 yards into the touchdown pass. And they'll try to tie it up here. So there we go. The touchdown goes in. We're going to try the extra point coming on. See if we can get a tie ball game here. Blake Atwood just lost it there. It looked like he was trying to find it, but got turned around there. So in for the kick here comes number 6. That is Merrick. And the kick is up, and it is good. So the PAT is good to make it a 7-7 ball game here as we got about 25 seconds left to go before we get the second quarter. So we'll take a 1-minute break and get you ready for the kickoff. 7-7 ball game here in Indy, Z95.3. Ten-play drive and taking a little over 5 minutes off the clock here to do the Bulldogs. They're tied up at 7 on a 45-yard pass to Lucas. A little squibber there, nice. Tried to catch him off balance there, but a nice job sitting there, number 33. That is Jacob Brinkman right there, and the Blue Comets get a nice starting field position. We'll take it there at their own 47-yard line. Chanute, 47-yard line. Well, they'll start off here with 23 and a half to go into this first quarter. Tied at 7. And Blue Comets will have it here where their third possession. They scored on their last on a quick 4-play drive. Let's see who's going to come out here. Probably. All right. So Seamster going to come out and be the quarterback here for the Blue Comets. And he'll bring Allman in motion. Going to hand off here to Donovan. Not a bad idea there. And Donovan tries to work his way back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll get no gain. Second down and 10 on the no gain right there. And we'll let this go to the end of the first quarter. And it'll be a 7-7 ball game here as we get ready for the second quarter to come up. So we'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll be right back here to Indy as you're listening to Blue Comet Football on your home for the Blue Comet Z95.3. All righty, Blue Comet fans, we're back here ready to go. Second quarter. Blue Comet football, second down and 10. As Seamster now in at quarterback as Cam Kester went out with an injury a while ago. So now it's going to be Caden Seamster holding on to himself, trying to find some room to get into a Bulldog territory, close to a first down. Nice job on a run there down to 9. Third down and 1 on a run of 9 there by Seamster. Taking it right down to the 44-yard line of Independence. Brings up a third down and 9. That's manageable. That's what you got to do here. Control the ball. Third down is short, especially with Seamster coming in here. Going to be quarterback. He can handle it. And like I said, you got a good running game. You got Allman. You also got Riker Donovan, Leedy. So we got a lot of help for him back there as he steps in here for Cam Kester. Looks like Leedy behind him in the backfield here. Twin receiver set both sides for the Blue Comets. Seamster going to call for it. Nice job handed out to Leedy. Right up the gut play. Keep going, Ty. Keep going. Fighting for yardage. 20 down to the 15-yard line. Taking people with him. That'll inspire an offensive group right there. Ty Leedy with a big run all the way down to the 15-yard line. 31 yards on that play. Ty Leedy. Make that 19 yards on that one. Get my stuff together here. So Ty Leedy gives the Blue Comets another first down here. Blue Comets looking to take the lead back as it's tied at 7. After a nice drive there by the Bulldogs. Caden Seamster in at quarterback. Leedy to his right side. Here comes Allman in motion from the left into the I formation. Gives it to him up the gut. And they'll be taken down there as he crosses the 15-yard line down to about to the 13, they're going to say, for a gain of 2. So Allman picking up a couple more. He's got 9 on 3 carries tonight. Blue Comets taking their time here. That clock rolling down to 10 minutes to play here in the half. Get another touchdown on the board here as they're tied at 7. And Independence tonight. So here comes Seamster. He's got Donovan back in the backfield with him to his left side. And big bunch formation here. Allman faking a handoff. Nice little turnaround. Blake Atwood on the end around. Blake trying to ride his way inside the 10-yard line. He'll have enough for a first down. Inside the 5. Down around the 4-yard line for a run of 9 for Atwood on the end around. So a nice job there down to the 5-yard line. They're staying at the 5. It's a first down and goal, Blue Comets. First down and goal from the 5-yard line for the Blue Comets there after that run by Atwood. So keep that clock rolling here too. 9:20 to play here into this first half. And the Blue Comets. That play clock rolling down here. Coach may take a timeout. We'll see what's going to go on as they're taking their time here, and it is going to be a timeout by the Blue Comets. So the Blue Comets going to take a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute timeout with them. It's tied at 7. Blue Comets are first down and goal at the 5-yard line. We'll be back in 1 minute. Z95.3. All right, back just in time here as they line up, get a handoff to Ty Leedy trying to get through, and he's going to be stuffed there. He might even lose a couple back to the 7-yard line as we're back at it here. And he was at the 5, so on that run, back to the 7, Ty Leedy will lose a couple. Second down and goal now from the 7-yard line here for the Blue Comets. Nothing's ever a guarantee, but we do have the leg in Tyson Lucas, so hopefully definitely at least a 3-point shot here. If the Blue Comets can't put it in, but we definitely need to put it in here. Tied at 7 here in the second quarter. Seamster in at quarterback with Donovan to his left side. Blue Comets going right to left on your radio. Now here comes a blitz from the side. And Donovan right up the gut trying to push his way through. He'll take it down close to the 2-yard line. And be third and goal at the 2-yard line after a gain of 5 by Donovan. So first and goal, Blue Comets. Or third and goal, Blue Comets down there at the 2-yard line. Power football. You put your big uglies against your big uglies and push it in there. That's why you do it. So coming in with the play here, third and goal. Clock rolling down to now under 8 minutes to play here. Good job by the Blue Comets. Had the ball for more than 4 minutes. Working on 5 minutes here in this drive. Have a third and goal there at about to the 2-yard line. See if we can punch it in. Seamster takes it in himself. Touchdown as he calls his own number. Touchdown for Seamster. And the touchdown goes in by the quarterback. And the Comets will take the lead once again here. Seamster takes it in for 2 yards out. And the second rushing touchdown by the Blue Comets here tonight, one by Donovan and one now by Seamster. And here comes Tyson Lucas in for the extra point attempt. Oh, our camera's a little stiff there on the tripod, folks. So sorry about that. So Lucas in for the extra point. Offsides there by the Bulldogs. We might get another option at it as they were offsides, it looked like. No penalty flag? Really? Wow, he was definitely offsides. Point after is no good. So it will be a 13-7 ball game here. So we'll take a 1-minute break, come back for the kickoff. Blue Comets take the lead, Z95.3. And back here, we're ready for the kick here. Tyson Lucas ready to kick it off as the Blue Comets take a 13-7 lead on the 8-play drive. And it went for 53 yards. Just about 5 minutes to go on the clock. 12-yard run by Caden Seamster. Gets Blue Comets on the back on top, 13-7 here with about 7 minutes to go into the half. Lucas, a nice kick, and it will be taken there at about the 20-yard line. Coming here to the near side, and missed one. Right around the 30, right around the 31-yard line. Finally taken down there by Harding. And Trey Diller, number 17, in the stop as well. So we'll be at the 31-yard line, will Independence. And they will have 7:32 to play in this first half. So bringing it to the line, here comes Ewing as they go left to right on your radio dial here for the Bulldogs. Back to that wing tee look. Julian and Merrick, and we're going to get a timeout here on the field, and it looks like it's going to be a Bulldog timeout. So we're going to keep it right here for the timeout as we're looking at a 13-7 ball game here in the second quarter. Blue Comets with the lead, 7:32 to play until halftime. Coming up at halftime, we have our Neighbors Helping Neighbors interview with Gene Houston and Gilbert Haynes. Great things that they've got going on here in town about ways you can help out and some things happening. So that's coming up here at halftime. That's what we got for you. And in the second half should be a very good. Coming up next week, unless the Blue Comets get a home playoff game, it will be the final home regular season game next week. Fort Scott comes to town, unless something kind of changes out there. But Fort Scott come to town, then we'll go to Coffeyville and Lebec County to wrap up the regular season here. And hopefully with a few wins, and the Blue Comets are able to be SCK title back-to-back here for the first time in many, many years. For the Blue Comets like to have that happen. But got to get through this one tonight, and always a good one here with Indy. And it has been a good one. And here so far here, we still got a 7.5 to go into this first half. It's Indy football as Ewing brings them back out. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs on their own 31-yard line. Julian in motion, going to pitch it out and hand it off to the second man through. Oh, nice high stick there by Riker Donovan there at about the 38-yard line. Stood him up. That's number 31 onto the carry, Ian Johnson. So he'll run it up to the 39-yard line. That's a pickup of 8. And it'll be a second down and 2 for the Bulldogs. So as Ewing brings them back to the line. Johnson in the backfield behind him. And Ewing calling for it here. Here come the Blue Comets on the blitz. Nice job. Way to really read it right there. Way to come through and take him down as Dagan Dean in the backfield, blowing that up there. Nice job, Dagan Dean. All the way back to the 33-yard line. Loss of 6. That brings up a third down and about 8 now for the Bulldogs. It was a nice play. They timed it just right, did Dean, breaking in on that one. The ball right there at the 33-yard line. So third down and long for Ewing and the Bulldog offense. Going to roll out here to his left side. Going to find his receiver. He's got Julian. He's going to have enough for a first down as he takes it about to the 42-yard line. First down Bulldogs on the 9-yard pass play. Down for the Bulldogs. I think it's that one. That's a Julian for a gain of 9. First down for the Bulldogs here at their own 42-yard line. So Ewing, 4-5, 76 yards and a touchdown here tonight. As he expects this snap. Now he's going to hand it off here. Julian trying to bring it around, and he'll bring it up through the 2-hole, up to the 45-yard line for a gain of 3. Brings up a second down and a 7 here from the 45-yard line. Clock rolling, now down to about 5:15 to play here in the half. Blue Comets lead it 13-7 in Indy tonight. And here come the Bulldogs. As we have the honking brigade going on over there around the stadium over there. Man in motion. Going to here be the pitch, and now it's going to be held by Ewing. Going to hold himself. He'll get a couple as he falls forward up to about the 47-yard line. And the Blue Comets not filled on that. Like Riker Donovan getting up a little gingerly as he's up to the 47-yard line as a gain of 2. Bring up a third down and long here for the Bulldogs. Third down and about 6. Keeping that clock rolling, down to 4.5 to go. Out wide of the formation, that is Hayden Smith. To the left side. Johnson in the backfield here with Ewing. And that wing tee look they've been having all night. So going to look to pass over here once again. Got his man up there, and it's going to be low. Incomplete pass, hit the ground first. Nice idea. They had him open there for a minute, but incomplete pass. So fourth down and long here. Looks like we're going to get a punting situation. Definitely watch out for the fake right here. So fourth down. And it will be a punt. Back to receive the punt back there. Going to be Allman. He'll stay away from it. And it'll be there at the 25-yard line. Nice punt. So now to the 25-yard line. That's where the Blue Comets will take over. They're on 25. 403. 403. We got a flag on the play out there. So Blue Comets will be backed up a little bit more. Blocking the back against the Blue Comets. So that'll take it from the 25 down to the 15. Down to the 14-yard line is where they're going to start off after the penalty. So Blue Comets.
Kind of looked like digging on that last shot.
So here we go. It's Blue Comet football. 4:03 to play. End of the half. Blue Comets have their own 14-yard line. And Caden Seamster in at quarterback here for the Blue Comets. He'll have it. And it's Riker Donovan to his left side as the Blue Comets go right to left on your radio dial. Trip receiver set over to that far side. Seamster ready for the snap. Going to look to pass for the first time now. Got a man downfield, throws it up there. And going to overthrow everybody. Intended there for Garrett Allman, and the pass incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 here for the Blue Comets. I have it there at their own 14-yard line. Leading at 13-7 here with 3:56 to go into the first half. So here comes Seamster, and he'll have Donovan to his right side. Blue Comets go right to left. Trip receiver set over to the right side of the formation. And Seamster ready to go. Going to hand off here to Donovan following his blockers around. Now Donovan turns it back upfield, and he'll get a couple there up to about the 18-yard line. Gain of 4 there for Donovan. Like I said, a 2nd down and making it a 3rd down at about 6. And that'll be about the 18-yard line of the Blue Comets here. Keeping that clock rolling, though, down to 3.5 to play. So Seamster breaks the huddle, and he'll be back there with Ty Leedy to his left side. Bulldogs showing blitz here off the edge. Seamster gonna have to get rid of it quick. Got his man there, and plenty of room. Still on his feet. That is Garrett Allman in the middle of the field at the 40, the 30, the 20. They're not going to catch him. 10-5. Touchdown, Blue Comets. Garrett Allman for 82 yards from Caden Seamster. Touchdown, Comets. Got in the middle of the field there. Was nobody going to catch him. Garrett Allman on his horse, and it's touchdown, Comets. Caden Seamster for 82 yards. And Garrett Allman, nice job. So the Comets now going to go up with a 19-7 lead here. See if we decide to go to 2 with 2:53 to go. And it looks like the Blue Comets may look at a 2-point conversion here to try to get a 2-score lead. Going to have to get it off in a hurry here. 4 seconds on that play clock, and then not going to get it. And it looks like the Blue Comets are going to have to call a timeout here for the 2-point play. So we'll take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. The 2-point conversion coming up. Blue Comets lead at 19-7 after an 82-yard pass play from Seamster to Garrett Allman down the middle of the field. Blue Comet football, Z95.3. Hey, man, did Cody ever get to go home? Okay, thanks. Cool. And we're back here after a big, big touchdown play there by the Blue Comets of Seamster to Garrett Allman, 82 yards. And taking, looks like just about a minute and 6 off of the clock there on that 3-play, 86-yard total drive. And a nice job, Blue Comets. They lead it now 19-7. Had to take a timeout because the play clock was rolling down there for the 2-point conversion here. So Donovan in the backfield here with Seamster once again. 2-point conversion on the way. Atwood in motion. A nice job there by the defense. Somebody got a hand on it. That looked like Smith to knock it away. The PAT is no good. So it will remain a 19-7 ball game here. We have just about 3 minutes left to go here until halftime. So another quick 30-second break, and we'll be right back for the kickoff at Z95.3. I tell you what, that was a nice play there by the Blue Comets. Way to come back and get that big lead down 19-7 on that 3-play, 86-yard drive there. Taking about a minute 6. PAT no good. So the Blue Comets will kick off, leading it here with about 3 minutes to go till halftime. Tyson Lucas is going to come out, ready for the kick. That was a nice play there by Smith. Got a hand on that 2-point pass, and there just got a piece of it to knock it away. So good defensive play there by the Bulldogs. Tyson Lucas now setting it up, ready to go. See if we can pin him back deep and maybe get a chance at maybe some more points here before the end of this quarter. We shall see. Here comes the kick, and Lucas is on top of it there. Makes a nice bounce at the 30-yard line. Nice job, Blue Comets down on the coverage right there. Ty Leedy with a big stick at the 30-yard line. Independence will take over. 2:49 to go in this half. They'll have it on their own 30-yard line. So coming back out here is going to be Ewing and the offense for the Bulldogs. They traded 19-7 to have a first down and 10 on their own 30-yard line. Ended up with a punt their last time with the ball. So Coach Black's squad comes out here ready to go. Ewing in the wing tee. Option out to the left side, turning it back up the field there. And then Merrick cuts it back inside, but the Blue Comets getting used to that play and shutting it down at the 33-yard line for a gain of 3. Second down and 7. 33-yard line of Independence. Clock rolling. 2:22 to play here in the half. 19-7 lead for the Blue Comets. So Ewing taking his time, bringing it back to the line of scrimmage, down to 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Johnson in the backfield. Merrick and Julian, the two wing backs here. Going to roll over here to the near side. Going to look to pass coming downfield. Got a man out there, and it's going to be short. Try to get it to Smith there, but on the coverage for the Blue Comets, Quentin Harris, and just a little bit short on the pass. Some laundry on the field. Some mustard out there. Holding against the Bulldogs. So that right there, that's about the line of scrimmage. So I'll take it back another 10 yards. I got 4 penalties for 45 yards on the Knights. And that penalty will take them back to the 22-yard line, 23. All right, so the Bulldogs, after the penalty, now have a second down and a long for Ewing as he spreads them out, puts a trip receiver set over to that far side. Johnson in the backfield. Going to look to pass once again. Blue Comets right there on the screen play. And to get it to Johnson. The Blue Comets, nice job there. To slow him down in the backfield there was Garrett Allman. Got the Blue Comet defense right there to get on him. As they get it to number 22, that is Tucker. They'll take it up to about the 28-yard line for a gain of 5. So third down and 12 here for the Bulldogs. As that clock now getting down to 1 minute to play here in the half, and the Bulldogs going to look to maybe hold on and to this football here, get out of this halftime trailing at 9-7. They'll get to football to start the second half as well as Ewing rolls out. Going to put it up once again. Nice strong pass in and out of the hands of number 18, Smith. A little bit low there on the pass, but it's an incomplete pass. Bring up fourth down and long. So fourth down and 12. Allman looks like he'll go back deep here for the Blue Comets in his own territory. And it's Liker on the kick for the Bulldogs. Okay. And it'll take a Bulldog bounce and into the Blue Comet territory. To go out of bounds there at about the 42-yard line. And that's where they'll mark it. Chanute Blue Comets, 42-yard line. So the Blue Comets will get it back here with just under a minute to play. Actually, 38 seconds left to go on that clock out there. So one more possession here for the Blue Comets as they'll have it right there on their own 42-yard line. And 38.1 to go. First down and 10, Blue Comets. As Caden Seamster now. And a quarterback for the Comets. Had an 82-yard pass play to Garrett Allman their last time out. Let's see what happens here. 38 seconds to go. Riker Donovan in the backfield with a trip receiver set here to the near side. Blue Comets go right to left on your radio dial. Seamster going to roll over to his right side. Now going to pull it down. Look to run. And down the sideline. Enough for a first down. And they say went right out of bounds. Right there at the midfield stripe. So a gain of 8. So that brings up a second down and about 1.5. We'll call it a short 2 with 30 seconds left to go and ball at midfield stripe. So here come the Blue Comets. They line up here with 30 seconds to go. Ball at midfield. Right to left on that radio dial. Trip receiver set here to the near side. Donovan in the backfield with Seamster. Seamster pulls it down. He's going to run into the Bulldog defense this time and lose a few back into Bulldog territory, or back into Blue Comet territory at to the 47-yard line. So that brings up a third down and long. Still got a time. Here comes the spike. So 8.8 to go. So we got a fourth down. And we can get a long pass or see what's going to happen right here. And then take long to run that 82-yarder while it goes. See if we can get one for, 53. That'd be all right, too. Leading at 19-7 here right before halftime are the Blue Comets over the Bulldogs. Coming up at halftime, got a great interview with our Neighbors Helping Neighbors. And it is Gene Houston and Gilbert Haynes. They've done some great things here. A lot of wonderful people helping out. So we're going to find out more information about that coming up at halftime. So Blue Comets with 8.8 to go come out here. That's Seamster. And probably going to be the last play here. Offsides by the Bulldogs. Oh, delay a game. Oh, my gosh. I thought for sure the Bulldogs were offsides. So that break them up 5. Fourth down and long. 7.3 to go. So Seamster once again coming out here. I'm with the coaches in the booth. Let's chunk one downfield, see what we come up with. Got an official timeout. We've had all kind of issues down here on this field today. Are we ready? Emling and Blake Atwood out here to the near side. Donovan in the backfield here with Seamster. Here's the last play of the quarter, the half. Seamster going to pull it down, find some room in the middle. Looking for a blocker, still on his feet. Seamster at the 40, 35. Now down at the 30, still down. Finally taken down from behind, all the way down to the 25-yard line. So Caden Seamster with a big run here down to the 25 of Independence to end of the half for 33 yards. So here we are at halftime, and the Blue Comets lead it by a score of 19-7 over the Bulldogs of Independence. So we're going to send it back to the studio. We got a great interview with our Neighbors Helping Neighbors. We got that coming up. We'll come back, give you some halftime stats, get you ready for the second half. Blue Comets lead at 19-7 at halftime. Z95.3.
Good evening, everyone. It is a great day here in Chanute. Hope you're having a great one as well. And we're here with a couple of awesome people here that have really done something really cool in the city of Chanute. And very proud to talk to them. And we have Gene Houston and Gilbert Haynes. And what we are talking about here is the Neighbors Helping Neighbors. It's kind of a what I think Matt Godinez put it right, was it a grassroots campaign that kind of started off. And you guys were going along with that. So, guys, I know that you're probably longtime Chanute residents. People probably know you, but just in case, give us a little bit about who you are and how and your association to Chanute real quick.
Yeah, this is Gene Houston, and I've been here for 15, 16 years. I am originally from Chanute, or from Iola, Kansas, and my wife and I moved here about 15 years ago, and I work with McCarty's Office Supplies, so I know a lot of people in the community. And Gilbert Haynes and my daughter graduated preschool together, and ever since then we've kind of known each other. And I'll let Gilbert explain him.
My name's Gilbert Haynes. I've been in Chanute all my life, other than a brief stint in the military. Graduated high school here. We've just kind of come along to see this need, and we're just trying to help.
There you go. Well, I appreciate what you guys do, and it's Neighbors Helping Neighbors. And you kind of started off with, I won't talk too much about the social media site, but the We Are One Chanute. And, that's a great site where people can go and they can have good discussions and respectfully have those discussions and put a lot of things that are going on there for the city of Chanute and a lot of wonderful things. I mean, just a lot of information. I don't think you can have enough information out there if you ask me. So, but you guys got together, I guess, and just saw the need, like you said, because there is a lot of places in town that just folks need some help here. So, you got neighbors together. You had a big talk down at the big train at the park. Got a lot of people out. Got a lot of people interested. So it just kind of started there. I mean, you guys just talking. So that's kind of where it started from, I guess, huh?
Yeah, we created the We Are One Chanute for everybody to kind of come together and debate topics and put information out there in the future. But yeah, we wanted an area where people could debate respectively.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Anything negative or slang against each other, is deleted.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the one thing that positive that came from this was the Neighbors Helping Neighbors.
Right.
I made a comment about the city should do more cleaning up certain areas of Chanute, and Gilbert said we should take this upon ourselves, and we created Neighbors Helping Neighbors.
And when you did, too, you went to the city to kind of get some help about just dumping fees, like get some free stuff. And the city kind of helped out with some cash out there to help with some things, too, didn't it? That was pretty nice. That kind of a surprise to you guys, I do believe, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. We went there just wanting free fees to dump, because there's a lot of things that is in neighbors' yards that won't go into their dumpster program. So it was going to be very costly to dump out there, and they came back and also donated $2,000 towards the fund, and I believe we will go back and give an update and hopefully get some reoccurring funds. And we've already completed 6 locations. We're actually working on 7th, 8th, and 9th all at the same time because they're in a secluded area.
Right.
So it's really been a good thing.
Yeah, it has been. I've been seeing a lot of good positive stuff on there, and a lot of people have been showing up to help out too. So, I mean, the first time you got out there, I mean, was there quite a people that show? You do the live videos showing the people there too. And another thing too is what I love about this community is they see you guys are working, they bring you food, they bring you water, they bring you cookies and all that good stuff. That's something you like to see.
It's a good form of community,
right?
And that is what we've had. Just strangers come up and help us out cleaning, brought their kids over just to show their children what it's like to donate their time,
right?
And that's to me, is big.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I mean, I'm all about the volunteering, giving back to your community and stuff. I'm not from here. I've been here for about 5 years, but I know there's a lot of wonderful people here who do a lot of good things in this town. They want to help out, and they're looking for all kinds of ways to do it. And this is a way. We just go out and just, pull up your pants sleeve or your pants and just get out there and get dirty and help out a neighbor. You never know.
Yeah, we've had great, overwhelming support, even from people who can't physically volunteer. There's always other things. Lunch, like drinks, desserts, donations. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to help.
Right, yeah, because, I mean, you're doing different things, too, in case people may not know. You're not just mowing a yard or knocking down some trees. I mean, I see you're building a ramp, and you're doing different things, repairing fences, and clearing ways and just clearing up yards that just have some clutter into them, too. So this is just not a landscaping thing, mowing a yard and moving on. This is a whole lot more than what people may think.
Definitely don't want to get in the landscaping business. No, not at all. But, yeah, some light repairs. We fixed some fascia boards and some side structures to houses. We're currently trying to raise funding for a wheelchair ramp. The person that we're raising funding for doesn't quite meet the age requirements to get the funding. So, yeah, I mean, anybody that would like to donate, you can send it to Home Savings Bank in care of Neighbors Helping Neighbors.
Right.
And any businesses out there, we are a 501c3 organization, so you can send it to the commercial bank to be tax deductible under the community foundation in care of Neighbors Helping Neighbors.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, everything is welcome. $5, $15,000.
Right.
We'll take it all.
Hey, if you're having a garage sale trying to sell some tools to get rid of them, they'll take those too, I'm sure, especially out there too, right? Definitely.
Yeah, we've had a couple of people donate just some yard tools that were just laying around in their garage.
Right.
And we'll take them.
Right, yeah, doing all that too. So give me a little example of a couple of the people that you've helped out here. I mean, probably different age groups, all kinds of things. So a couple of examples of those, 7 places you guys have done to now.
There's an elderly gentleman that he's handicapped. He just can't physically get out in his yard.
Right.
And it used to be a beautiful yard. And over the past 6 years, it become a jungle.
Right.
And so we went over and we cleared it out, and our big goal is to go in and make this yard so they can take care of it.
Right.
Because a lot of these yards, there's so much stuff and pretty stuff, but after years of neglect,
right,
it's a jungle. So our goal is to go in and make it so the average 13-year-old kid down the street can come in and mow the yard, maintain it, and it's been a big difference.
Definitely. Well, the one thing I saw a while back, too, that you guys might be able to work into this, too, once we get maybe past the COVID thing or whatever, but there was a program I saw, I can't remember what school it was or what district it was, but the kids were out in the neighborhoods and they were doing work in the neighborhoods, and it counted towards school credits and other things, too. That would be just another wonderful way to get the kids and show how community pride.
Yeah, we've had the Boy Scouts already come out. Boy Scouts, 4-H is going to be joining us, I think, in October. Nice. We've reached Stuco at the high schools reached out to us. We're basically, our criteria is just as long as there's a leader from that group with the children.
Right.
And then we just put them to work.
There you go. Well, I know, too, it's probably going to be reached out to by some of the athletes at the college because they love doing this kind of thing, too. And I know the coaches like getting those involved. So that's another good asset of some good young individual kids that will help out.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take all volunteers.
Right.
Colleges, churches,
right.
Any organization that'd like to help out, just get with one of us and we'll take it.
Definitely.
Now, I do want to throw out there, we are looking for some people with some carpentry skills that would be willing to donate some time. This is kind of a bigger need that we have. We're kind of tied into the yard work area.
Right.
So if there's somebody that would like to take one of these small projects, either do it or get in some extra help and work it together, we would be really interested to talk to you.
Right, definitely. I'm sure that you probably receive asking for help on different things out there. So anybody with those technical backgrounds or those construction, electrical backgrounds, if you have any time to help out, AC, please reach out and help out too. I'm sure.
Yeah, specialized talents are definitely needed.
Right, there you go. Well, too, asking for help there on the social media, and I know you got a lot of followers. I think it's up to 2,500 followers now. We're on one. That's where a lot of you stuff you start out there. So, but I mean, different people, a lot of the same people. I mean, I'm sure you see a lot of the same people, but I mean, different people every time. Are coming out, right?
Yeah, I mean, we have probably had 40 different volunteers come through. Some of them have been 10 minutes, like Gilbert said. Some of them, one was just a neighbor of where we were working. He just brought his son over. They jumped right in. They even made a small donation, just to help out the neighbor. We've had several neighbors donate to Neighbors Helping Neighbors, small amounts of currency, just because they loved seeing a whole group across the street
doing it. Well, and that's true too. I would definitely think that, especially if someone is like you guys are there, you're there just to clean up. So maybe those people in that neighborhood are thinking, man, we really need to get this. We're glad you're here. So that would show them how to get that done. I think that's a good way to show how to get that going.
Yeah, that's definitely was a positive of ours is just to hopefully other people in the neighborhood just take a hold and do the same thing.
Right. Yeah, without even having to just, hey, we're going to start a little neighborhood get together, get over there and help somebody out. That's the way to do it. That's the way to bright eyes will open them up so you can see what's going on.
Yeah, and we are currently going to be putting some of our larger projects off to the spring since it's getting ready to get cooler.
Right.
But if there's some emergency situation, a couple days ago, Gilbert went and knocked down a bunch of trees just so a lady could park her car in the garage for the winter.
Right.
And then we'll probably end up back at that location come the spring. We're kind of hoping to fill up our list that we have now, get it done before the terrible months. I mean, we'll still work through the warmer days of the cold, but yeah, if there's ever an emergency situation, they can get a hold of us. We'll see what we can do.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys are doing an awesome thing, and I really appreciate what you're doing. And, any way we can help out here at the radio station, like I said, you guys send us an email, let us know, and where you're going to be, when you need volunteers, when they need to be. We'll put the information out there. We'll get it on our Facebook pages, too, help out any way we can. And who knows, you may have old Larry Morning guy out there doing something. Hey, if I get some painting going on, I love to paint. I will do some painting. So we'll see if we can get that worked out.
There's plenty of painting, I promise.
All right.
Yeah, nobody likes painting. So
oh, man. I don't know what it is. I love to paint it. I don't know what it was. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. But anything you need to add, anything you want people to know about before we let you go, how get on the We Are One Chanute page, Neighbors Helping Neighbors, Commercial Bank, Home Saving Bank, different places they can donate. That's just the best way right now.
Yeah. Generally, what we'll do is I'll throw out a message. If we're going to work Tuesday night, I'll throw out, hey, and Tuesday night, we generally try not to give addresses. We try to give a location
to meet
up, and then we'll just say, hey, Tuesday night we're going to work at 5:30. Whoever can be there, be there. And we tried to switch up different nights. That way, if you're busy, you got something going bowling or something on Tuesday.
Right.
Then next one we'll try to do on a Thursday, so we can make it so more people can make it.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we're really trying to hit our 3,000 member goal on We Are One Chanute. As soon as we do, Gilbert has a really nice item that kind of represents our theme of We Are One Chanute, and we're gonna have a raffle of everyone who has invited people and commented.
Right.
So as soon as we get to that 3,000 goal, it'll be a nice gift to give away.
Definitely. And also, in case you want them, they still got shirts.
Yes.
T-shirts,
we have
too.
shirts, $23. $5 of that goes back into our account, for projects. And we also have some signs.
Awesome.
Some yard signs. They're $15, and $5 of that goes back into our account. So we have a couple organizations that are donating that money back to us. So if anybody needs a sign or a shirt, they can get with us.
Awesome. Right there on the site, too. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for everything. Keep us updated and keep up the great work. And get out there and volunteer and help out. This is a great thing they got going on here in the city of Chanute.
I really appreciate you letting us come on and spout out some information.
Hey, no problem. Hey, any way we can help, that's what we're here for. That's for sure. All right, time for the second half. Guys, got to give me a go Blue Comets.
Oh,
Go Blue Comets.
blue and gold.
There you go. All right, it's time for the guys to come back to the field here on your home for the Blue Comets Z95.3.
Alrighty, Blue Comet fans, we're back here so we get ready to go for the second half. Give you some first half stats here. Blue Comets had 5 drives, 3 touchdowns, 1 turnover on down, and 1 at the end of the quarter. Had the ball for about 9.5 minutes. They've been playing some good defense out there. 4 drives, 1 touchdown, 3 punts, and they had the ball for about 14.5 minutes there. The Bulldogs, as they had that one big play, one big scoring drive there, and they went for 10 plays and about 5 minutes and 7 seconds, 45-yard pass to Smith out there. From Ewing on that touchdown play. So the 3 touchdown drives for the Blue Comets, it was 4 plays set up by a Garrett Allman to Dagan Dean, pass down the field, and his 8-yard run there by Riker Donovan. The next one was just a good run play in there by the quarterback, Seamster, as he takes it in there, as he takes over here for the Cam Kester for the Blue Comets, and after Cam got hurt there on a defensive play. In that second quarter. So Seamster's been in and done a great job. The third one, 82-yard pass to Garrett Allman, taking about 1:06 off the clock, and that's where the Blue Comets are here. So a nice job here by Seamster. He is 1 for 2, and he's got 82 yards and the touchdown out there tonight. So good job by him. Let's get this right here, 1 for 2. And so the Blue Comets, as I said, Garrett Allman had the one big pass play from 46 yards. He got it down there to Dagan Dean. And the 82-yard pass play goes out to Garrett Allman there for the touchdown here. The good job by the Blue Comets running the ball, though. 6 carries for 56 yards for Riker Donovan. Allman's got 3 carries for 16. That's Blake Atwood. He's got a couple carries for 16 yards. Also, Seamster, he had a big run there towards the end of the half. He's got 5 carries for 49 yards. And Ty Leedy, he's got 2 carries for 51 yards on the evening is what I got for him. A little dark in here, but I think that's what 37 yards on the evening. Sorry, folks, I can't read my own writing. It's kind of small in there. But that's where we are here in this first half. Blue Comets will be kicking off, as it will be Independence football here to start the second half. Blue Comets lead at 19-7 over the Bulldogs here in first week of first SEK game of the season for both teams. For the Blue Comets, I should say, I apologize. It was an SEK loss to Fort Scott for the Bulldogs before they ended up in a couple-week of quarantine. All righty. So we're ready to go for third quarter. Blue Comets with the lead here, see if they can hold on to it as we get through the second half and get out of here and welcome Fort Scott to town tomorrow or next week at the Chanute Sports Complex. Let's play some football here in the second half. Senior night tonight. As Tyson Lucas is setting ready to kick off here for the second half. And the kick on the way. Lucas, nice kick. And take it all the way down. And they try to have a little trickery once again, and it's back down into the end zone. Blue Comets might get a safety out of it, and they do. And it's a safety for the Blue Comets as they tried a little trickery there. It worked earlier. They got a big return out of it, but that one got away from McKissick there, I should say, got away from Merrick, and it gets into the end zone for a safety for the Blue Comets to start off. So the Blue Comets get a safety. That kind of helps out with those 2 missed PATs there and makes it a 21-7 ball game. And the Blue Comets will get the ball on the free punt. So nice job by the Blue Comets as they get a safety on the opening kickoff. Opening kickoff. All right. So safety on the opening kickoff for the Blue Comets makes it a 21-7 ball game here. And it will be a free kick there by the Bulldogs. And it's usually at the 20-yard line. Let's see where they're going to make him go from that one. 30. So we'll pick up 2 points there real quick here, and within 7 seconds, we'll take it for the Blue Comets. So now from the 20 will be a free kick. See who goes back deep here for the Comets. Going to have Dean, Leedy, and Seamster back deep for the Blue Comets. As we're ready to go here for the free kick after the safety by the Comets to make it a 21-7 ball game. So the Comets, nice job here. They'll get it after the free kick.
They're good right there. They're good right there. Everybody's good.
Nice job, Blue Comets getting down there. And Merrick and them, they tried this. They did a little handoff earlier, and they got a good return out. But this time the ball just got away from the Bulldogs that time. Got into the end zone. Merrick did a good job covering it up to only make it a safety because the Blue Comets were down there. It could have been a touchdown. But instead it's 2 points and the safety, and the Blue Comets will get it as they kick it off. And Ty Leedy there at about to the 25-yard line, looking to bring it right up the gut. Now takes it over to the Blue Comets side, runs into his own players, still fighting for yards, and takes it up to about the 48-yard line. That's where the Blue Comets will start off, first down and 10 for the Comets. So Chanute. 47-yard line of Chanute. 11:43 left to play here in the third quarter, just underway. I tell you what, a score would go a long way here by the Blue Comets. Definitely would. See if we can get it down the field here. As we started on 40, right between the 47 and the 48-yard line here on our own side. Seamster, quarterback, going left to right on the radio dial. Riker Donovan into the backfield to his right side. Pistol formation. Trip receiver set to the far side of the formation. Here comes Allman, left to the eye. Going to hand off to Garrett. Gets a block there from Riker. And back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. Nice job there by the Bulldog defense, coming in there, stuffing up that hole. Seth Martinez, number 41, looked like he was right there, cut that edge off for the Bulldogs. So second down and 10 for the Comets as they come back to the line here. And we'll go Atwood, Allman, and Dean here to the near side. Donovan in the backfield. And here we go with the snap. Second down and 10. Going to hand to Reichert. Finds a hole up the middle. Still up the middle. Still on his feet. Donovan, 35. Now close to the 30-yard line before he's finally wrangled up and taken down there. I say down to the 31-yard line. Big run by the Blue Comets. First down. Comets are 7th of the night. 16 yards for Riker Donovan. Seven carries for 73 yards on the night for the big running back for the Comets. As they lead at 21-7 right now, and driving from the 31-yard line of the Bulldogs. Here comes Seamster in the Blue Comet offense. Dean and Alma here to this side. Offsides. Big number 73, Sharon Carroll Jones. Big man jumps off 5 yards. Another penalty here on the Bulldogs. That's number 6 on the night for 50 yards on the evening. Makes it a second down. Make that a first down and 5 from the 26-yard line after the penalty. Clock rolling. Well, they stop it there at 10:25. So Seamster back to the line here with Donovan in the backfield. Twin receivers set both sides of the formation. Here comes Atwood in motion. Going to hand off here to Donovan, trying to fight his way up the middle. Still breaks a couple tackles up around the 20-yard line. Nice job. Donovan keeping those legs churning. And they'll take it up to the 19, maybe the 18. We'll say the 19-yard line for a gain of 7. So down to the 19 here, and it'll be another first down for the Blue Comets. And that play clock down to 10 here as Seamster bringing him to the line. Leedy in the backfield with him to his left side. Now down to 5 seconds, 4. And going to get it off just in time. Here's Seamster going to hold on to himself. Now he's going to try the little throw there as he's come through the line. Incomplete pass looking for Atwood. And incomplete. So Seamster now with a second down and 10, and the clock at 9:41 here in the third. Blue Comets lead at 21-7 here. KINZ.biz and here on Z95.3 Humboldt Chanute. So Seamster once again to the line. Emling, Atwood, and Allman to the left side. Dean by himself here to the right side of formation. Leedy. Here's a little drop off out to the flat. That is Garrett Allman. Works his way back inside. Touchdown, Blue Comets. Nice job there and a little dump off pass 19 yards out. Garrett Allman with the touchdown from 19 yards. And a touchdown, Blue Comets. Two touchdown receptions on the night here for Garrett Allman. As Lucas on now to try the kick. Being held there by Dillo. Go away with a nice snap. Kick is on the way, and it is no good. PAT no good. Bulldogs getting back there and then wreaking some havoc in that backfield, and we're usually pretty good on those PATs, but these two, no good there. That makes it a 27-7 ball game here in the third quarter. Blue Comets will be kicking off with 9:33 left to go. We'll take a 30-second break. Be right back for Z95.3. And we're back here. Excuse me. And we're back here just about ready for the kickoff, folks. The Blue Comets take 2 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock on 6 plays and go 53 yards and a 19-yard pass to Garrett Allman to get that scoring drive there to now lead at 27-7 here in the third quarter. Blue Comets kicked off to start the half, and Independence gave up a safety there. And Blue Comets then get it back and drive it down the field for another score. So Independence will look to get it back here, or look to get their first possession of the second half here. Trading it by 20 with 9:33 left to play in the third. Tyson Lucas lining it up here for the Blue Comets. Let's see if he can get it deep once again. And I don't think that the Bulldogs are going to try that handoff Nashville Miracle type thing again here. Who knows? A little squib kick. And, that ball's on the ground. The Blue Comets are fighting for it. Looks like the Blue Comets got it. Are the Comets on it? Blue Comet football at the 35-yard line of the Bulldogs. Nice job, Blue Comets getting down there on the coverage, and they take it away. Blue Comets will have it. Get it back once again here on the 35-yard line of Indy. Riker Donovan got on it, Coach? No, I don't know. Oh, okay, sorry. Coach called the plays up here. I thought maybe it was Donovan that got on there. All right, so we're good. As the Blue Comets have it on the 35-yard line of Independence. Once again here in this third quarter, get the safety, a touchdown, and now the ball back 35 yards away from adding on even more.
Quick. 25.
Here in the third. As the Bulldogs, that got up in the air and it took a big bounce. The Bulldogs tried to grab a hold of it, got away from it, and the Blue Comets just fall on it. And take it away, another special teams big play here for the Comets. So Seamster back out here at it. Twin receivers at both sides. Donovan in the backfield. Seamster going to look to pass. Now pulls it down. Comes up through the middle. Finds some room. Carrying it like a loaf of bread. Tuck it away, young man. Tuck it away. Seamster over to the left side. At the 10, the 5. Touchdown! Caden Seamster for the touchdown for 35 yards out. Woo, carried a little loosely, but he takes it in for the score, and the Blue Comets go up 34-7 on the 35-yard run by the freshman Caden Seamster. Another rushing touchdown here by Seamster, his second of the night. And here comes Lucas, and we'll see if we can get one of these extra points to go. We had one go earlier in the game. We'll see if we can get this one knocked out. This 33-7, trying to make it 34-7. After the big run there by Seamster. Here's the snap. The kick is down, and it is blocked. No good. Tell you what, they've done a good job on these PATs. Has the Bulldogs here tonight, but that'll make it a 33-7 ball game here. And a nice job by the Blue Comets here to start to this second half as they have this safety touchdown. 2 touchdowns here on some quick plays, so they'll lead it 33-7 with 9:16 to go. We'll take a 30-second break, bring you the kickoff Z95.3. Blue Comet football here on your Friday night on Z95.3 KNZ.biz. The Comets going to give it back to Independence once again. They kicked out to start off, and they got a safety out of it. And then the Bulldogs kick it back to them, take it 53 yards down the field, and then a one-play 35-yard touchdown run there by Seamster. Gives the Blue Comets a 33-7 lead here. Still have 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. So Lucas looking to give it back to him here once again. Try another one of those. High squib kicks here. Blue Comets can get it once again. As the leg lays it down. Looking for his spot. Tyson Lucas now ready to go. 9:16 left to play here in this third quarter, and the Blue Comets lead at 33-7. And here comes the kick. And good kick by Lucas. And it'll be taken. That's a live ball once again as the Bulldogs run into each other at the 30-yard line, but the Bulldogs covered up. And I hope the young man is okay there, but one of those young men that's down there on the field. And can't tell who that was. It looked like number 22, Tucker, but I'm not really sure. As they ran into each other trying to get that kick there. And Coach Black out there to check on him, but it'll be the 30-yard line for Independence. 9:15 to play in this third quarter. Is that number 35, Oxford there? I'm trying to see exactly who that was. He gets off the field under his own power. That's good to see. All right, so Bulldog football here in the third quarter as Ewing comes out with his first opportunity after spotting the Blue Comets a few touchdowns here. So here's a run here by number 25. That is Julian. He'll take it up to the 37-yard line. Gain of 7. He's got 9 carries for 37 yards on the night. Then brings up a second down and 3. And the Blue Comets just content to let them just take as much time as they want to bring these plays out here. So Ewing brings it back to the line again with that wing T look, get a handoff. And that is Julian. Carries the ball. He'll have enough for a first down up to the 42-yard line. 5 yards. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 43-yard line. Keeping that clock rolling. Now down to 8:20 to go in here in the third. Clock just can't seem to roll fast enough when you got a big lead. Ewing ready to go. And going to hand off on the misdirection once again. First man through. Oh, he even had me folded. Throws it up in the air. Got his command down there at the 25-yard line. Had me folded. Didn't see it. Julian with the catch down there at the 25-yard line. Make it a 23-yard line. 35 yards on that one. First down here for the Bulldogs. They have it down into Blue Comet territory down at the 23-yard line. I tell you what, they had me fooled. I had to look at the running back coming through. And you see Ewing still had it. Ewing, Julian, brings it right back to the middle. Blue Comets right there, though, at the 20-yard line. He'll get a couple. Common offensive and defensive line has done a great job here tonight up to the 20-yard line on that run. So brings up a second down and about 7 here from the 20-yard line. Keeping that clock rolling, getting it down to 7 minutes to go. Bulldogs have it. Trying to answer back after the Blue Comets put up 2 scores and a safety here to start the half. Now lead at 33-7. Ewing. In the backfield, now going to roll over to his right side. Going to look to pass. Got a man out there rolling out and in and out of the hands of his intended receiver. Nice, he had him, but just in and out of the hands of the receiver for an incomplete pass. Six of 10, 119 yards and a touchdown on the night for Ewing so far here this evening. He's got a 3rd down and 8 after that incomplete pass as he brings the Bulldogs back to the line here at the 20-yard line of Chanute. Quarterback's going to hold on to it here now. Look to hold it now. Ewing is going to be slung down there. Once he crosses the 20-yard line, down to about the 17, maybe the 18, and get a couple. Then bring up a 4th down. And about 5 here for the Bulldogs. Ball sitting in between the 18 and 19-yard line on the Chanute side of the ball. 6:20 to go. Donovan on another big stop right there. Ewing holding on to it himself. So as the Bulldogs come back to the line here. 4th down. Got to go for it here into Blue Comet territory. 4th down and a long 5 here for the Bulldogs. See, the Blue Comets can step up and hold them. Ewing going to look to pass. Coming back here to this side. And got his man there at about the 12 or 13-yard line, complete at the 13-yard line there. Hayden Smith, number 18. So now 12 yards, so it's a gain of 6 on the pass play. First down, number 8 on the night. So another first down here for the Bulldogs as they're driving here. After the Blue Comets put up a couple scores. Getting down close to 5 minutes to go. Going to hand off to Julian, trying to go around to the edge. Cuts it back up into the middle. And down there at about the 5-yard line where he finally is tackled. Down to the 5 for a gain of 7 there for Julian. Seems to be helping out there as well. The quarterback in now playing in the secondary, Donovan. And that the linebacker crew doing a good job there. 2nd down and about 2 for the Bulldogs here as the ball sitting out to the 5-yard line. Ewing going to get a score back for his guys here as he hands off to Merrick. Merrick trying to turn the corner, and he's going to be stood up there before the goal line. No sign yet, and he's going to be just short. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds there. And be down to the 1-yard line for a gain of 4. So Merrick down to the 1 for a 4. 1st and goal. And now they're going to give it to Merrick and make that Julian. And he'll take it in for the score from 1 yard out. So a rushing touchdown here for Julian as he takes it in to make it a 33-13 ball game. And just under 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. So we're going to get Liker coming in here. And he'll be the holder for number 6, Merrick. And he'll do the kicking here, try to get the extra point. High snap, and the kick is up, and it is good, good, good. So the PAT is good. That will make it a 33-14 ball game. We'll take a 1-minute break. And come back for the kickoff. Blue Comet football here on your home for the Blue Comet Z95.3. Already back here, it's now a 33-14 ball game, a 10-play, 70-yard drive, 1-yard run there by the running back number 6. That is Merrick. Takes it in for the score. PAT good. 4.5 minutes off the clock. Makes it 33-14 here in the third. Blue Comets with the lead. They'll get it with 4:43 left to play in this third quarter here in this SEK. First one of the year for the Blue Comets, and 0-1 on the season in the SEK for the Bulldogs. As get up here now at about the 29-yard line, maybe the 30 where they catch it as it falls forward. Takes a Blue Comet bounce. But the Blue Comets do fall on it there at the 30-yard line. So Chanute football, 30-yard line. 4:40 left to go in this third quarter. So seems they're going to bring him back out here after the Blue Comets pick up 14 points on the safety and 2 touchdowns. Here to start to this quarter to extend the lead now, but they give up the touchdown there to Independence. And it's now 33-14. Here comes Seamster out. You know, Ty Leedy in the backfield with him. The Blue Comets go left to right on your radio dial. Twin receiver set both sides of the formation. 4.5 to go here in this third. The Comets going to try to answer right back. Going to hand out Ty Leedy. He gets his head almost ripped clean off of his head there by the big man coming through, and he'll pick up 1. Will Leedy up to the 31-yard line. That's C.J. Ballard or was Carol Jones there on that stop. And they are going to call a face mask. It looked like he was a little high there on that tackle. And I don't think it was. I think it's an incidental, so it is a 5-yard penalty. 6 penalties for 55 yards on the night, but the Blue Comets get 5 on that one. Take it up to the 36 for a third down. Make that a second down, and first down at 5. Keep it the first down, okay. Get the yardage in afterwards, so first down at 5. Here's Seamster. Gonna throw it out here, find Atwood in the flat to the left side. Turns the corner, he's got some room down the Blue Comet sideline. Still at the 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Blue Comets. Did he step out? I don't know if he did. I don't think he did. Looks like a touchdown, Blue Comets. All the way down the sideline, Blake Atwood takes it into the house for the score. All the way out, 69 yards, but there is some mustard on the field down there somewhere. So we'll see what they got on that. That may be a sideline warning there. But a touchdown will stand. Touchdown is good. And a sideline warning on the Blue Comets. So a nice job here on the pass play to Blake Atwood for 64 yards for the touchdown score from Seamster. So the Blue Comets get it right back here, make it 39-14. Now trying to make it 40. Get this extra point down here. Bulldogs are doing a good job here of blocking these Blue Comet extra points here. See if we can get one down. There's Lucas with the kick, and it is good. PAT good. All right, so the Blue Comets now make it a 40-14 ball game here after the 64-yard pass play to Blake Atwood from Caden Seamster. And we'll take a 1-minute break, bringing the kickoff, 4:05 to go, third quarter, Z95-3. Two plays, about 10 seconds, and 64 yards, and the Blue Comets lead it 40-14 on the long pass play to Blake Atwood from Seamster. So here's another high kick here, and that's going to be taken fair catch, caught, made there at the 37-yard line by Johnson. So Indy at their own 37-yard line will have it here with 4:05 to play into the third. So about 30 seconds off the clock for the Blue Comets. 64-yard touchdown play to Blake Atwood, 64 yards. First down and 10 here for the Bulldogs as Ewing brings him back out. Tucker, man in motion, going to hand out to Johnson, trying to bring a nice tackle there by the Blue Comets. Riker Donovan at the 37-yard line. It's at the 38. They'll give him one. Oop, wrong one. There we go. So it makes it a second down, and they gave him a few there, huh? Where did I have him at 37 up to the 39. They gave him a couple yards on that one. Did they get Tucker on that one? Or Johnson, should say. So here we go on a third down and about 7. Here's Ewing looking to pass once again. He got all kinds of time, pulls it down. Now rolls it here to the Bulldog side. Now he pulls it down, tries to run. He gets tackled there by Garrett Allman as he takes it up to the 45-yard line for a gain of 6. Allman there on the stop for the Blue Comets. So third down and 2 here for the Bulldogs as that clock continuing to run. Gets down into the 2.5-minute mark left to go here in the third quarter. Bringing him to the line, ready to go. Ewing and the Bulldogs. Going to hand off. And Blue Comets going to shut that down there as Jones. Charles Tucker there, number 22, tries to turn the corner. He'll lose a couple. They'll actually give him, yeah.
Here they come, here they come, here they come, here they come. Watch dive.
So a quick play here, try to get that 2 yards here. And a nice job. Blue Comets get in the backfield, and that is Garrett Allman with the stop. And it's a turnover now as Blue Comets take it over in Independence territory. There at the 43-yard line. Nice job, Garrett Allman on the stop. And a turnover on downs. The Blue Comets get it back here, and they're just dominating the second half so far with 2:01 to go. The Blue Comets will get it back here. They'll have it on their own on the Independence 42-yard line. So another good stop there by the Blue Comet defense. Garrett Allman gets in the backfield, shutting that down. So here come the Blue Comets with 2 minutes to go here in the third, leading at 40-14. And Seamster and Donovan into the backfield. Blue Comets try to play a little add-on here before the fourth quarter. So Seamster ready to go. Calls for it. Going to hand off here to Donovan. Finds a big hole in the middle. He gets an ankle tackle there at the 35-yard line. Nice tackle there by the Bulldogs. As Donovan takes it down to the 20, make that the 34-yard line. So down to the 34-yard line. About 9 yards on that play for Riker Donovan. 9 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown for Riker tonight. I know he'd like to hit that 100-yard mark this evening. Be a good accomplishment for that offensive line and our running game. We do have over 100 yards rushing here tonight, but I know Riker would like to have 100 himself. That seems to brings him to the line. Second down and a long one here for the Comets. Going to give it to Riker once again, right back up the middle. The dive play works. Donovan breaking tackles. He's inside the 20, and he'll get tackled down inside of the 22, about the 18-yard line before he's finally taken down. And Riker Donovan now over 100 yards rushing onto the night as they take it down to the 19-yard line. 15 yards for Donovan. 104 is what I got. 104 for Donovan on 10 carries and 1 touchdown. That's another first down here for the Comets. That's number 10 on the night. Getting close to the end of this third quarter. Comets trying to score once again. Here's Seamster going to throw it out here, and that gets tipped in the air. Nice defensive play, but the pass incomplete. Stopping the clock with right about 38 seconds, 39 seconds left to go. So after the incomplete pass, Blue Comets have a second down and 10 from the 19-yard line. That clock, like I said, right at 38 seconds to go here into the third quarter. And a big lead for the Comets. They're trying to play a little add-on here before the end of the third. Seamster calling for it. Going to give it to Mr. little miscommunication, but Seamster still on his feet, fighting his way through, and he's still on his feet at the 10-yard line. And he'll get close to a first down. And we got a couple Bulldogs down here on the field. They're going to be okay. So that's going to take it down to the 10-yard line for a gain of 9. Down to the 10 there for a Seamster. So close to the first down here. And we're going to get to the end of the quarter before we get this play out. So it'll be a fourth quarter. On to the way, as we got a Blue Comet that is injured on the field here, too. I'm not sure who that is. So we do have the fourth quarter coming up. So did they stop it there at .4? Don't know who's down on the field. Looks like we got some cramping going on by the Blue Comets out there. So we still have .4 here onto the clock. I don't know if they're going to end this quarter or not. Is that Seamster? Yeah, it's Caden down there. He's up and walking up. Looks like he had a little bit of a cramp. So we can't lose another quarterback. We don't have another quarterback. All right, so we got .4 on the clock here. I don't know if they're going to let us have this one more play. I guess so. They had to stop for the injury timeout. So down to the 10-yard line is where we're at. So we got a third down and a very short one with .4 on the clock before we get to the end of this third quarter. .104 yards for Donovan. I got 93 for Seamster, 38 for Leedy, 16 for Atwood, and 9 rushing yards for Garrett Almond on the night. So good job rushing the ball here for the Blue Comets. Going to come up here to end of the third quarter. And Seamster going to take it right up the gut, try to find some room there. Looks like we were going to try to kneel on the ball, but we'll take it down to be a first down and goal at the 2-yard line. As Seamster takes it down there to it. So the fourth quarter is coming up. And we'll let that run down. So it'll be the fourth quarter. Blue Comets will have a first and goal from the 2-yard line on the other end. We'll be back in 1 minute. Blue Comet football here on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Fourth quarter, here we come. Blue Comets with a big lead, 40-14 right now. It's first down and goal from the 2. Trying to punch it in to add to the score here. Going to hand out to Ty Leedy head first and takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ty Leedy from 2 yards out for the Blue Comets. So Ty Leedy gets in there and he gets himself a running touchdown. That's 4 rushing touchdowns on the night tonight. 4 carries for 40 yards and a touchdown. 8 carries, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns for Seamster. 10 carries, 104 yards, 1 touchdown for Riker Donovan. Here's the extra point try as Lucas has it down, and it is up, and it is no good. Oh, you don't see that very often. Definitely don't miss those PATs at all very often. So the Blue Comets now take a 46-14 lead here as we're just underway into the fourth quarter. We'll kick it off to Independence. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on your home for the Blue Comets Z95.3. Six plays, 42 yards, and it took about a little over 2.5 minutes to get that touchdown play there for the Blue Comets as we go into the fourth quarter. And it is now a 46-14 ball game as the Blue Comets will now be coming out to kick as they now go right to left here in the fourth quarter. And the Comets looking to get it back. They started off here in the third quarter up 19-7. They get a safety on the opening kickoff. They get it back and get a touchdown, get it back, get another touchdown. So the Blue Comets put up 14 real quick points here in the first 3 minutes of the second half. And haven't looked back. Indy did get a touchdown in there and make it a double digit score for them. But the Comets have answered right back every time. Here, Lucas. And that's going to be taken right here. And he didn't signal fair catch. He just stood there waiting on the Blue Comets to tackle him. And that's number 40, Jake Bryant. And Independence will have the football there at the 35-yard line of Independence. 11:50 to play in this ball game. Blue Comets up big, 46-14. So here comes the quarterback, Ryan Leaker. He'll come out here now and be the quarterback for the Bulldogs, number 7. Johnson in the backfield, I do believe, there with him. And Leaker going to look to pass. Got a pass out here, and that's going to be short. Incomplete pass. So second down and 10 after the incomplete pass here for the Bulldogs, and that'll stop the clock. As Leaker comes back out here, and he'll hand it off, and that'll be Julian. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Blue Comet defense right there on that. Elijah Keever right there to stop him at the no gain. $14 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown for Julian tonight. Blue Comet defense has been stifling almost all game. They've done a great job. Keeping that running game down. Got close to maybe 75, 80 yards of rushing here, so good job, Blue Comet defense. Leaker once again in the backfield. He's got a trip receiver set over to that far side. Going to look to pass it. He is hit in the backfield. Blue Comet defense right there. And it's a big sack for the Comet defense. At the 27-yard line, big loss there of 8. We'll mark him at the 28-yard line, so a loss of 7. Brings up a fourth down and about 17 here for the Bulldogs. That clock will roll down to about 10.5 to go. The Comets will get it back. They're trying to get the punt team out here. Still got plenty of time. 10 seconds on the play clock. And now we're going to get a penalty flag out here. Illegal substitution. All right. So that's going to be another penalty here against the Bulldogs. 7 on the night for now 60 yards on the evening against the Bulldogs. After that call, 10:22 to go. So now they'll try to kick it again. Garrett Allman will be standing about midfield ready for the kick. Here's a snap. Liker ready to go with a kick. He's had some good ones here tonight. That's a good one, too. Allman saying get away from it. Takes a Bulldog bounce into Blue Comet territory. And they'll get close to the 35-yard line. Inside the 35-yard line there, about the 34, or they mark it down. So, the Blue Comets will take over. Chanute will have it at their own 34-yard line. 10-11 to play in the ball game. Leading it 46-14 here tonight in Independence. So we'll get that clock rolling here. Set the Blue Comets out of here and go to 2-1 on the year and 1-0 in the SEK. Next week's game, that's the one I've been looking for. That's what I scheduled. We're circling it on the schedule, I should say. That's going to be the tough one. The Force guy coming to town next week. Seamster handing off here to Donovan. Probably going to get a steady dose of the Blue Comet running game. Takes it up to the 37-yard line. Gain of 3. So we got a timeout on the field. As we have a, looks like it's Liker number 7 there, down on the field. Injured here for the Bulldogs. Hanging on to that left leg there, but looks like he's getting up. Coming off under his own power. Limping a little bit there on that left leg. But good to see him walking off by himself there. Landon Hines, number 66. How about Dan and Kelly, number 56? Looks like that's who that was there. He gets off, and good to see the young man got off the field under his own power. 2nd down and 7. As they'll start that clock on the snap. As Seamster and Donovan in the backfield once again. 2nd down and call it 6 here for the Blue Comets. Quick out. Got his man in the flats. That is going to be Dean. And staying in bounds as he'll have close to the 1st down. And they'll mark him down there at about the 43-yard line. So Megan Dean picks up 6 on that one. Gets over 100 yards passing. For Seamster on the night. 2 receptions, 52 yards for Dean on the evening. Got to get that clock rolling. 3rd down and about 2 here for the Comets. Ball sitting on their own 43-yard line. Triple receiver set here to the near side. Donovan in the backfield here with Seamster. Here come the Blue Comets. Going to hand off to Donovan right up the gut. He'll have enough for a 1st down across the 45 to the 46. 1st down, Blue Comets going to gain the 3. Eleven 1st downs on the night for the Blue Comets as that clock keep on rolling. Down to 9 minutes to play. And the Comets with another 1st down and 10 from their own 46-yard line. This is the kind of drive that Coach Frizzell just loves. Slow, methodical, little dink and dunk, and let's take 6, 7, 8 minutes off the clock and just finish this thing up here tonight. Here's Seamster. Gonna look to pass. Now he hands off Leedy. Leedy finds some room, taking the sweep around to the right side, and he's still on his feet. And that's the 40, the 30 down the Blue Comet sideline, and he's finally going to be pushed out of bounds there, close to the 15-yard line. And Ty Leedy steps out of bounds there. They're going to mark him there at about the 21, it looks like, is where he's going to go out of bounds. Good run there by Ty Leedy. 33 yards on that carry. Another 1st down here for the Blue Comets. They take it all the way down to the 22-yard line of Independence. 8.5 to go here And Seamster leading in the backfield. Going to give it to Ty once again. He'll find some room up the gut, but a nice job there in the middle by that interior defensive line for the Bulldogs. They stop him at the 20. Six carries, 75 yards for Ty Leedy on the night. Makes it a 2nd down and 8 for the Comets at the 20-yard line of Independence. Take a good 3-4 minutes off this clock here, just trying to get a first down if we wanted. Blue Comets going to keep on driving here. They got Leedy in the backfield. He'll go to the right side of Seamster this time. Atwood in motion. Gets away from Seamster. Picks it up on the bounce. And he'll get a couple positive yards. He'll pick up a couple down to the 18. He got that Gale series of carrying the football look out there like a loaf of bread sometimes. 3rd down and about 5 here for the Blue Comets at about the 18-yard line. 7:31 to go. We got a injury timeout here on the field. He's got a Bulldog. A little shaken up here. Number 17, Eli Walters. Is it 17? So it looks like he's going to be able to get off the field here. Under zone power, which is good to see. All right, so 7.5 to go here after the stoppage of play. Here come the Blue Comets. They got a 3rd down and 5 on the 18-yard line of Independence. And looking to get over a half a 100. Here's Seamster. He'll bring Donovan back to the backfield with him this time to his right side. Allman in motion. Fakes the handoff. Here's the pitch out to Donovan. Donovan drops it, picks it up on the bounce. Get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a horse collar tackle right there. That's going to be a personal foul.
First and goal to 10, I think.
As no run on the play for no gain. Then they're going to get a penalty on top of it. That should put us down pretty close to the 5-yard line there. So another penalty here for should be enough for a first down here after the penalty call. And that'll take us all the way down to the 10-yard line for a first down and goal from the 10 after the penalty. First down and goal from the 10 for the Blue Comets. Seamster holds on to himself, takes it over to the right side. He's going to go in, touchdown, untouched. And Seamster takes it in for his second rushing, making it his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night on the rushing touchdown from 10 yards out for Seamster. Makes it a 52-14 ball game here with 7:11 to go. And here comes Tyson Lucas back out. Let's see if we can get another extra point going on here. So Lucas ready for the snap and hold here by Dillo. And here's the kick, and it is good. So the PAT good this time. All righty, so we'll take a 1-minute timeout, come back for it. 53-14, Blue Comets lead, Z95.3. All righty, folks, we're back here, 53-14. That'll get that continuous clock rolling here for the Blue Comets. They'll give it back to Independence here. They'll have it one more time as we get down to about 6 minutes to go. Tyson Lucas taking his time here on the kickoff. And now we're ready for it. And here's the kick. Taken there. At about the 25-yard line. And finally going to be taken down. They're at about the 26. We're running the ball there, Nate Davis. First down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. And Michael will come out here. Liker, should say, Ryan Liker, the quarterback for the Bulldogs, will come out here with a first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line is where they're at for the Bulldogs. So Liker brings him to the line. Keeping that wing T look here this evening. Coach Black's squad. And second man coming around. And Blue Comet defense right there. They've seen enough of that all night. Doing a good job staying at home. That's the big thing here in that wing T look. You got to stay at home, and they did a good job of that right now. That's right, number 19. No gain on the play. So second down and 10. 4:20 to go. So Liker brings the Bulldogs back to the line. Getting under 10 seconds on that play clock. Don't want to get another penalty. They've already got 8 for 68 yards on the night here tonight. Liker going to hand off. And that's number 30 once again. That is Davis. Back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. Caden Wright, number 19, sorry. Johnson and Wright in the backfield here. Brings up a third down and 10, back to the line of scrimmage. 3.5 to play. The Comets up big, 53-14 here tonight in Independence. 2-1 on the year, 1-0 in the SEK. Dropping Independence to 0-2 in the SEK after the loss here tonight. They lost to Fort Scott a couple of weeks ago. The Blue Comets will be waiting on Fort Scott at our house next week. Here's Johnson trying to get some positive yards. That takes it up to the 30-yard line. He'll get 5. So 4th down at 5 here for the Bulldogs. Getting down to 3 minutes to go. Looks like we're going to get another punt here by the Bulldogs. And so with a 4th down and 5, the Comets don't have anybody back there right now, but making sure we get the punt off and let them down the ball there. Liker, it's a good kick. Nobody back for the Blue Comets. Takes a good Bulldog bounce and keeps roll inside the 30-yard line, down to about the 27. So the Blue Comets will take over with about 2 minutes to play. And they'll have it at their own 29-yard line. So Coach calling for the JV offense up here, so I think that's what we're going to see the rest of the way out as we get under 2 minutes to go here in this ball game. And here comes Blue Comet offense. So coming in and a quarterback, number 17, Trey Dillo. And a quarterback for the Blue Comets. 1.5 to go here. And so I'll get a few plays off here, Will Dillo and the Blue Comet offense. Dillo going to hand off. Oh, nice. Head tackled right there. And they're going to get another penalty flag. And that's That's the second time we caught him up around the head there, and that may be just another penalty on as Wyatt Costin takes the carry, and he'll lose a couple, but they may call a horse collar once again, a personal foul. Oh, face mask, grabbing him up around the head. And now we're going to get another personal foul here on number 73 for complaining about the penalty flag. The second time he's got one of those tonight. Now we're going to get another 15 yards on top of it. Personal foul. And so big penalty yardage coming up here for the Blue Comets. The face mask and then the penalty on top of that. Might take the ball all the way into Blue Comet territory. 30 yards in penalties right there on those two. All the way down to the 43-yard line of Chanute. 30 yards of penalties right there. 9 for 98 yards on the night for the Bulldogs. All right, here's Trey Dillo. Get about a minute to go, bringing a man in motion. All kinds of motion going on out there. Blue Comets running the football, number 23. That is Caden Morley. And we'll have up inside the 40-yard line. Down to the 38. 53 seconds left to go. Trey Dillo brings him back to the line. He wants to get his team another play in here. So Dillo ready to go. 40 seconds left to go, bringing a man in motion. Going to hand off. We're going to get a penalty flag here before the play starts. Offsides on the Blue Comets. Three penalties, 25 yards on the Blue Comets. It takes it back to the 43-yard line of Independence. And we're down to 20 seconds to go. Dillo's going to try to get one more play in here before the end of this one. The Blue Comets going to win at 53-14 tonight over the Bulldogs of Independence. Going to hand off up the gut play. And a nice job way for the Blue Comets to finish it. And that's going to do it. Blue Comets are going to win at 53-14 here tonight over Independence. Go 1-0 in the SEK at 2-1 on the year for the Blue Comets here, and a nice win over the Independence Bulldogs here this evening. All right, let's send it back to the studio. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back and wrap this up as the Blue Comets win. Blue Comets win, Z95.3. Alrighty, Blue Comet fans, back here to wrap this up as the Blue Comets win it big, 53-14 over Independence here tonight to go to 1-0 in the SEK and to go to 2-1 on the year here for the Blue Comets. It's a nice win for the Comets here over to Independence tonight. And, Cam Kester, we can only hope that he's going to be okay and he'll be able to get back into it. But I know that Cam had a little bit of an injury there, but we had a great quarterback play, and our freshman, Caden Seepster, came in, and he had one heck of a game out here tonight. He had 103 yards rushing, a couple of rushing touchdowns on the evening as well, make that 3 of them. But Comets just did a really good job rushing the ball as we had well over 300 yards of rushing here tonight. We had over 100-some-odd yards of passing. Good job by Seamster here tonight, as well as, hey, can't forget about Garrett Allman with that one big pass play in there, too, on some trickery out there as well. But the Blue Comets get some special teams play, and they get defensive play. And they had great offensive look out there, too, is moving the ball around here this evening. Running the ball very well. Didn't have too many penalties. Only got 3 for 25 yards. We ended up with 12, 13 first downs here on the night. Scored every possession here into the second half, except for that final one to end the game. But a nice job to start. It was 19-7 at the end of that first half. And the Blue Comets came out and were kicking off, and they get the safety on the kickoff. Get the ball back and scored about 14 points with the safety and 2 touchdowns in less than 3 minutes to take a big lead there over Independence and never look back. They get it to a 53-14 win here this evening over the Independence Bulldogs tonight on your home for the Blue Comets Z95.3. All right, folks, another great one here tonight for the Comets. As I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdown possessions here into this second half. A couple of them quick plays and just taking some time off the clock. Some nice pass plays, some nice runs out there. But the Blue Comets did a great job here, and good job by the coaches to get this victory here for the Blue Comets tonight. They win it 53-14 over Indy on the evening. Good running, good passing. We hope Cam Kester is going to be okay. I think he will be. But Cade Seepster, the freshman, came in. He did a great job. And a nice job here by the Bulldogs. They had some pretty good rushing yards. They killed them on the penalties there. They had a few good pass plays out there as well. But the Blue Comet defense was just big here tonight over Indy. And they get the big win, 53-14. 2-1 in the SEK, 2-1 on the season, 1-0 in the SEK for the Blue Comets. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us. We're going to wrap it up here tonight. Send it back to the studio, get you back to the music. Zach sounded good, making it sound good at the studio. As always, we'll see you back at our house next week for Fort Scott for more Blue Comet football here in your home for the Blue Comet Z95.3. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.